Wednesday night, Cinco de Mayo. Go America. Let's see, did I mute it? Yeah. I have no idea what I'm going to do tonight. We have free play. We're basically reopening now. We closed for about 6, 7 months. Then the last few months, we've been open Tuesday night and Friday night. And starting today, we're opening up. So Wednesday nights, we have play in the center where people just come in and play for free and hang out. Doesn't matter if they're members or not. And we had about 10 people come for that. It's our first one in over a year. And I normally lecture on Wednesdays, but we took the day off today from that. And starting next week, our lectures are going to be virtual and in person. So if you live nearby, you can come watch in person. And I'll be doing it on the internet, the same lecture. So we've never done that actually. So that'll be cool. And we'll start that next Wednesday. And Karen's, schmoozing. People are leaving because it's 8. The club is from 6 to 8 on Wednesday. And then she'll come in and hang out for a while. Probably I'll play some people my own rating. And then, Karen maybe will play some unrated. I don't know. Something. Hi to Portugal. Go Portugal. Let's stay there. And I'll refresh, etc. Our housekeeper speaks Portuguese, but she's from Brazil, obviously. I'll tell you a funny story. So Knoxton, listen to this. I went to 3 different universities, in my life. One of them was Wayne State University in Detroit, and I was a history major, and I majored in a lot of stuff, but that was my major at the time of the story. And one of my teachers, who I didn't like, wasn't a good teacher, he said the reason he believes they speak Portuguese in Brazil is when Columbus, wanted to sail to the east by going west, he asked Portugal first, and they were like, no. And then he asked Spain, and the guy's like, all right, I'll hook you up. And the reason the Portuguese people in charge said no was he believes earlier, unbeknownst to anybody, they tried to do that, and then they realized, South America was there, and they were like, can't get to China this way. So they inhabited Brazil, and the Portuguese knew you couldn't go that way. Now, this is my recollection from like 24 years ago. So it could be that I was, that I got misremembering, but that was what he believed. Got to believe something. So I'm not telling you it's true or not. I'm just telling you what the guy told me. I didn't like the guy either. He seemed like sort of a gruff, seemed like a bitter guy. Seemed like he didn't want to teach, but he was forced to, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Hi from Germany. Hello. Hey, it's Deepak. Go Deepak. 6 cents. All right. Damn, I already got a donation of 6 cents. It's like he put his 2 cents in 3 times. Let's see. Go Belgium. I lived in Belgium before you were born. I'm Portuguese. That's correct. South America. Yeah, that's what my teacher thought. Do you follow space stuff? I know what's going on. That's accurate lore from Portugal. Interesting. No, I don't think Joe Rogan's heard of Portugal and doesn't know they speak Portuguese in Brazil. That would be my guess. I'm guessing if somebody said, "Hey, Joe Rogan, what language do they speak in Brazil?" He would be like, "Brazilian?" No, he wouldn't know. Yeah. Go Holland. Are you in Holland, Michigan, or the Netherlands, etc.? Man, you guys are all. It's Felix. Man, I was mean to Felix because that's what I do. So yeah, the truth hurts. Yeah, I can't even gift him a sub because he's a sub. All right. Let's see. What's protected pink? I don't know what that is. Dante just subscribed. Hooray. Let's see. Let's see if something worked. Dun, dun, dun. Hello to Nova Scotia. Well, that didn't work. What did I do wrong? How do you make a moderator? How do you make somebody a moderator on this? I forgot. I'm too old. Maybe moderator is the wrong word. Yeah. Maybe this is better. It's probably X Clan. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm old and stupid. All right, there you go. Now Felix is the most important person in this chair. Yer Treo gifted a sub. Thanks for using the premium to, sign up, Yer. I don't understand something. How did you gift a sub, Yer Treo, and then sub yourself within 1 second? I mean, obviously you did it at the same time. How'd you do two things at the same time? Mr. Loopy subscribed. Hooray. Yeah, the Perrier is coming Friday. We're actually out of Perrier. And we're going to get 48 bottles on Friday. I said Saturday, but I meant Friday. Yeah, you can't be a moderator and a VIP. Probably VIP is better than moderator. Not sure why. Yeah, so Felix, say something so we can see your sword. Or not sword. I'm not sure what we'll see. I don't even understand what I did. Maybe I banned him by accident. You can't say anything. Damn. It's Pam. Go Pam. Yeah. Right, it'll last a couple days. Let's see. Felix didn't say nothing. There he is. I don't see any different. Oh, is it the heart? Yeah, okay. So you got the VIP. Yeah. Samuel Jackson. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. Cinco de Mayo is like an American holiday, right? Nobody in Mexico knows what that is. And it was made up in America. And we pretend that it's from Mexico. That's what I believe. If you're in Mexico, they're like, what the hell, Cinco de Mayo? But, yeah. You're wrong. I'm never wrong. I mean, they do have May 5th there. What's my car? Honda CRV. Yeah. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, here in Mexico, it's nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, my wife, Karen, has a Honda Odyssey. They're both 2019. Yeah, well, you're a VIP, so you actually can't do anything. It's better to be a VIP than not. There's some things you could do that they can't, but I'm not sure what they are. It's better. Yeah. The Puerto Rican Day Parade from the Seinfeld episode. That episode actually isn't being shown anymore on television because it's considered insulting. And I've seen it on like Hulu. It's not a good episode. The last season's terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the hype train's dying, so let's, do something. Yeah. Now, also, I've been informed, and again, I could be wrong, if you have a taco in the U.S., that's not what a taco's like in Mexico. That's not very similar. Opinion? Thanks, Dankel16. Thanks, Victor Andre, for the 5 subs. Yeah. Taco Bell 100% authentic. Well, I mean, Taco Bell just, like what people think a taco is. 100 centidues from Fat Matt. Thank you. Yeah. They probably do have Taco Bell in Mexico because, that's the kind of world we live in. Terrible. It's an homage. Yeah. And the lights just went off next to me. Scared. You're leaving home. Bye bye. My Mexican coworker confirms they like Taco Bell. Yeah, truth hurts. Yay, Felix Frias extended their sub through June. Good. Yeah. Frankly delicious? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Is a sinner. So, every country that I've been to thinks they're the best at everything. However, the people who think they're the most best are people in Italy who think their food is the best and any other food in the world is horrible. And if you have Italian food and it's not in Italy, terrible. It's not Italian food, horrible. Now, a lot of countries are like that about, soccer or beer or whatever. But Italians aren't kidding around. God damn. 100 centidues, apple side. Sugar Rush Lore subscribed. Man, the best of being humble. Yeah. Good Italian food in Italy? Yeah. Yeah, I was in 3 of those places you mentioned, Dankel, when Karen and I went on our honeymoon. It's Pam. We were in Naples, Rome, and Florence. Yeah. Problem is, if you're a tourist in Italy, the Italians are like, oh, you went to the tourist places. Oh, you're the worst person who ever lived. Man, Italians are mean. So if you eat at an Italian restaurant in Italy that's for tourists, they also denounce that. And then they're like, that stuff that you got, we don't have that in Italian restaurants that are normal for people here. That's for you tourists. And they shake their head derisively. Man, harsh there. Damn. Yeah. Russian food, yeah. But at least you have kvass, which is horrible. Windsor pizza. What? Yeah. We were stationed in Rome. We were at some really fancy hotel because our honeymoon, which it's a chain. There's like one in every country or one in every big city. I don't know what it was called. Name really fancy hotels, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's it. And then we had a day trip to Pompeii and Naples. We were in Naples for like 20 minutes, but we were in Pompeii for hours. Then we took a day trip to Florence. We were there all day. Ritz, Waldorf, Hilton. Terrible. Yeah, terrible. Hilton. Keep naming stuff. No, but no, not Hilton. Terrible. No, keep going. No, it's not the Four Seasons. Crown. I mean, Karen will remember it instantly. Howard Johnson's. No, that's not it. Best Western in Rome. Comfort Inn in Rome. Let's see. Aria, I like that. That's good. Yeah, it was really nice, the hotel. God damn. Yeah, that was a good hotel. But yeah, you're not naming it. There you go. Omering 2 got it, the St. Regis. Now, they had pocket doors that were gigantic, like way taller than me, like way up there. And they were like opulent. And when you opened one into the pocket, the other one went into the pocket that way. If you moved either one, the other one went like that too. That was awesome. And then the room was amazing. And before I went there, I told them I wanted, it was Karen's birthday during her honeymoon. And I told the hotel I want this and I want that delivered at 6 a.m. The morning after we got there, because we had to leave at 7 and go to Pompeii. And they delivered, we still have the champagne, but it was fantastic. And then when I said, I don't care how much it costs, just give me all that stuff. So I figured it'd be like $200-300, and they didn't charge me because I guess it was her birthday. And then we went to the lobby a lot and got coffee. And when you say, I want coffee, they bring you lots of accoutrements. And man, they gave her these cocoa bean chocolate. Man, she liked those. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, Motel 6 is close. Thanks for subs and stuff. Yeah, St. Regis was really nice. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, you can go to the internets, which you're on now, and type in St. Regis Rome and just look at the pictures. Frankly, great. We had limoncello on our way to Pompeii, actually. Yeah. Karen does eat meat and then some. Yes, I had fantastic pizza in Italy. Food was great. Yeah. But yeah, the St. Regis in Rome was really nice. I did good. I got us a good place. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever go to Rome, I recommend the St. Regis. More jokes if you were... Oh, thanks for the sub. I didn't hear any noise. Wait, people are subbing. I'm not hearing anything. But I did hear stuff, and now I'm not. There we go. That was weird. Why was there a delay? Mr. McGaffney. Yeah, there's a lot of St. Regises, but they're nice. Yeah. Yeah, we went to Vatican City, obviously. And one of the people on the stream on chess.com that knew I was going to Rome, we met up with him and his friend, who's also on chess.com. And he took us to this area in Rome that's like for, young people and drinking and eating. I'll never remember the name of it, but if you mention, I'll be like, yeah, that's it. It's, if you're in Rome, you have to cross a river. And then there's an island, which we also went to on the river, which, it's a very small island. The island has a hospital, which is funny. And then when you get to the other side of the bridge, that's the area. So if you guys name the area, I'll be like, yeah, that's it. It wasn't on the island. Nothing's on the island. It was just an area in Rome. There you go. Thanks, Felix. Yeah, Travestino sounds right. Yeah. It might have been Travestino. That sounds good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was great. Man, we had good food there. We got some drinks. Yeah. And then when I gave a simul at some Rome chess club that I contacted from here, He actually showed up. Our good friend. So that was good. We got some pictures. Yeah. Travasteri, I think it's called, not Travestino. Isn't it Travasteri? Yeah, it was 2 years ago, so I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. I think what Crumbopulous Michael said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a vegan, so I love the way the steakhouses look, but I won't be able to eat there. Yeah, my friend Aviv, he loves Brazilian steakhouses, and he goes to Brazil occasionally for the Pan American Youth. Man, he loves this. I mean, that's his favorite. Yeah. There's a hospital. Yeah, that's the place we walked to. Yeah. Drunk Monk subscribed. Yeah, that was really good. Our trip to Rome. It was really nice. Yeah, Travastere. That's was yeah. 150 farty party. Yeah, along the Tiber River. That's correct. Yeah, we had a lot of fun in Rome, and Florence was great. In Florence, I almost died, but I did not die. It's close because we went to the thing, the dome, Brunelleschi's dome, Brunelleschi. I don't know. I'm probably even that's wrong. And um, people thought I was gonna die because yeah, maybe what you said. Yeah. So we went in, and then you walk up the narrowest stairs on the earth, and you never stop walking ever. I'm still walking, and then you get to a point that's about a third of the way up, maybe, and then if you realize, well, I can't make it to the top, then you can give up and go down. And there was a woman who already knew that. She already knew that she was going to the first thing and then giving up. And when I was never going to give up, but then when I walked up and before we got to the first thing, I was like, yeah, I got to give up. I can't. Once I get there, I'm done. Then when I got there, I was like, fuck this. I'm here. I'm going to go up. It was a life-threatening situation. Yeah, my own hubris. So I mean, I can barely fit in the stairwell. And people are coming down while you're going up. And like, I can barely fit. So nobody could walk past me. It didn't make any sense. And you can't stand up because the ceiling will hit you. So you have to walk hunched over. And if there was a world record for sweating and breathing, I win. And people in our group were like getting worried. They were like offering me their water. And Karen's like, man, I don't know. He's going to die. And eventually we got to the top and I did not die. So, but I've been thinking for a long time, if I did die on the stairwell, I don't know what they would do. I don't know what procedure they would, that's it, the stairwell. You can't there's no escape. So they'd probably have to get a couple of ridiculously strong people to carry me up to the top and just helicopter me away. Because, I mean, you have to, if you've been in the staircase, and there's 500 people there, maybe one of you was there. Anyway, that was the closest to death I've ever been. And I had a tracheotomy when I was 2, and I had gallstones and a gallbladder out. Those were not good. But this might have been closer to death. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't die. I didn't go to Venice. We couldn't go to Venice. It was totally flooded. You can't go to Venice in November, but this was the worst November ever. So, yeah. Yay, 4 ads. All you have to do is subscribe, and you get no ads. Bam! Yeah. MG Weirdo subscribed. Never gonna give you up. Boom, boom. No, I don't have claustrophobia. Yeah. I might have died and I didn't know, and I'm pretending I'm alive. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I got it when I was 2. Rolling me down the stairs would be difficult because it's not just like straight stairs. It it would be weird. I guess they could do that. Favorite city in Europe? Probably Rome, but maybe it's Amsterdam. I don't know. I haven't been to a lot of cities in Europe, so I don't have a complete answer. I've never been to Spain. So, yeah, Amsterdam, I mean, when I lived there was my favorite. Yeah. You were in Florence and Rome in December 2019. We were there in November 2019 at the end. Karen's birthday is the 23rd, so we got there the 22nd, and we were there for like 6 days. Yeah. Anyway, you guys probably think that I'm, milking it, which obviously I wouldn't do. I'm a vegan. But when Karen comes in, she will verify that, like in the out-of-towners. Yeah. Naples was nice, but we were just there for like half an hour. Yeah. Yeah, if you're claustrophobic, don't do that. That's really bad for claustrophobics. Yeah. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I like Budapest. I was there once. Yeah. Brussels is nice. I lived in Brussels, so yeah. Prague was nice, yeah. Prague I probably like better than Budapest. I don't like London. Yeah. I didn't live in Amsterdam. I lived in Brussels. I've been to Amsterdam a million times. Are you a robot? Wait, what is this from? What's that movie? I can't remember anything. What's the movie that they made a new one 20 years later? And then, sci-fi and, possibly Harrison Ford. I don't know. I've been to Ljubljana. Yay. I was in Maribor for the World Youth Cadet. And then we went on a field trip to Bled and Ljubljana, and then we came home. Sorry I'm pronouncing it wrong. But yeah, I've been there. I was there for like 2 hours and walked around. That was nice. Never been to Egypt. Yeah. You lived in Ljubljana. God damn. I don't think I've been to Munich. I don't think so. Yeah. Thanks, Snake Oil Scrub. 12 Blade Runner. Thank you. Yeah. 12 Monkeys was a good movie. Yeah. Yeah, Blade Runner. I actually don't have high cholesterol, which is weird, because I'm a vegan. In terms of endearment, that's what I was thinking of. I live here. Yeah, I was in Maribor for like 10 days. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to play chess, but I like talking to the crowd. Have I been to Macedonia? I think no. I haven't even been to North Macedonia. Terrible. Never been to Bulgaria. Been to Canada. Yeah, I like Ljubljana. That was nice. Yeah, sorry, I can't pronounce it. I've been to Chicago a million trillion times, and I'm going there in about 3 weeks with Karen. We don't like the North thing. Too bad. That's the name of your country. You don't like it? Too bad. Have you tried the pizza from Windsor, Ontario? Probably 40 years ago. They're not known for pizza. Best American city to eat in? Chicago's great. New York is great. Los Angeles has some good vegan restaurants. Yeah. You can always find somewhere to eat, but yeah. I mean, I like Indian food, and my favorite place to get Indian food is Chicago, but I saw a story about the city across the Is it the Hudson River? I'm getting confused. The East River is between, yeah, so I think it's, whatever, it's the river between New York and New Jersey. I think it's the Hudson. But anyway, there's some city across from New York that has 100 billion Indian restaurants for some reason. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Hong Kong, I was in the airport. It was really nice, but I never left the airport. Jailer165 subscribed. Hooray. Korma's good. Korma's good. Yeah. Lou. I don't know. I still can't pronounce it that way. You said it's pronounced like, then you put BLJA. We don't say that in American. Yeah. Let's see. JJ Flip SSD subscribed. Teaneck is where my friend Aviv lives. It's not Teaneck. Yeah. You have good food in Des Moines? I don't believe that. Yeah. I've never been... The only place I've been in Africa is South Africa. Let's see. I've been streaming... 31 minutes, it says. Richmond? I don't think I've been to Richmond. It's Jersey City? Yeah. South Africa is in the South. Ever been to the Bronx? Yes. Been to a Yankees game. I lived in Brooklyn twice. So, yeah. And my first wife's daughter lives in Brooklyn, then Staten Island, then Brooklyn again. How do you like India? Not much. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Milwaukee and Madison for chess reasons. Yeah, this is better than chess because it's easier. Only EFONs is correct. I think I made that joke, but I forgot what the reference was. Grorixon 99 subscribed. Yeah, I've been to Boston several times. I was in Boston last February. Yeah, my stepson's going to go to MIT in the fall, so we'll go to Boston plenty. Played bridge tournament in Boston. And I played chess there once, I think. Yeah. When you went to Boston, I told Karen, please come to Boston. She said no. And then she said, hey, Ramblin' Boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. Ain't nobody like me, etc. No, you can't go to the Masters. Very hard to get into the Masters. You gotta, like Rex could get in. Karen's dad once went to the Masters, but you can't just like, I'll go to the Masters. Yeah, hard to get in there. Yeah, I've never even been in that area. I played in the Reykjavik tournament in 1990 in April. Yeah. Did you go to AC a lot when you lived in Brooklyn? Yes. Yes. At least 7 times in 6 months. Tell your stepson he's have to study. Well, I mean, after his video game play, he might study. Go to Senegal. Yeah, never got a ticket. Yeah. Did you meet B. Fisher? I met A. Fisher. Ever been to Chattanooga? I've driven through Chattanooga a billion trillion times. But I've never gone to Chattanooga and done something there. Karen has. She went to the aquarium, I think, a few years ago before I was here. Go Greece. Yeah. All right. That's enough of you guys. Time to lose some 1 minute and get rid of my 2600 rating. I've had it too long. I just started my first game.
All right, Mom.
I was talking nonstop about nothing. Yeah, it was like Seinfeld. It was about nothing. 2601. I can lose that rating. He's going to take here and play queen g3. All right. We'll take the bishop first. Then we'll take the other bishop. It's the game. Gotcha, bishop. That was a better move order. Yay! I won in 15 moves. 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. Hooray! All right, now I can lose my rating. You got to do what you're good at. Yeah, I like double. Okay, I guess I don't like double fianchetto. You stopped me from that, but, you know, still no good. Yeah, it wasn't good. I'm playing bad and I should feel bad. Yeah, he won't see this. Damn. He saw mate and won? That's crazy. I really didn't expect that. Oh man, I'm playing way too slow as per usual. I guess you gotta do what you're good at, and I'm good at playing slow. Yes. And I was way down on the clock, so I just moved instantly. So this guy was killing me on the clock.
Yeah.
So I just moved instantly every move. Moves were ridiculous. And I won on time with 6.6 seconds left.
Yeah.
I made 5 mistakes, 6 blunders, 1 missed win. You were quicker. Yay, I'm 2-0. So I'm 26-15. Hooray. It's Karen. All right, Karen's going to back up all the things I said that you thought I made up.
All right.
New Moo subscribed. All right, now I'm not even going to tell you what I said.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you, the situation, and you tell me what happened when we walked up the dome in Florence.
What happened?
Hmm?
Everything or which part? That I thought you were gonna die?
Yeah.
Or
Tell them tell them the situation there.
Hey Abe Froman. Well, we went to the Duomo, and I was concerned on the front end, that you might not make it, and we got to the first level where you're allowed to turn around, and I could tell by the tour guide maybe gently, intimated that you might want to turn around, but Ben wasn't having it. Onward, said Ben. If Ben had collapsed or died, we would have all been stuck in there.
Still, a year and a half later. Oh, Drunk Monk said he was in Rome December 2019. We were there in December. November.
Okay.
That's funny.
Hey, Felix, how's it going?
Was I breathing hard or no?
Oh, good. Yeah. I was just reading. Yeah, you were breathing pretty hard.
What about sweating?
You were pretty sweaty.
And then what about other people? Did they offer me their water? You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, the
part.
guy's like, "Oh, my water," and I was like, I can't move. Like, don't talk to me. Yeah, leave me alone.
Hey, Bonarici, and hey, Thaddeus, and yeah, so Ben, there are parts that we have to kind of not really crawl, but you have to stoop down, and it's not hard. I'm smaller than Ben, so I don't know that the climb itself was romantic, but when we got to the top, they played our wedding song.
I mean,
you can't even make this up.
Yeah,
We heard
it was on the ground, and
on
it
the
was
ground.
being played.
It was being played
like,
somewhere because we had this amazing view, and you
That
could
was a
hear
good
the
view.
city sounds. And all
Now
of a
she
sudden,
had a good view. I was sitting on the ground crying for like 20 minutes, but she had a good view. She's like, "Oh, look at that!" I'm like, "Oh, yeah,
yeah, hallelujah,
yeah." How the Jeff Buckley version.
the Buckley version. Yeah, so I mean, we heard that in it. That was our only wedding song, and we heard it when we were standing at the top of the Duomo with the beautiful view,
Yeah.
celebrating that Ben didn't die.
I'm too sexy. That would have good wedding song.
Yeah. How's my day? Hey, J. Rob. I got up at 6:30.
Which woman? Oh, it's a woman.
Which I wasn't thrilled about in the morning. Took my son to get his AP exam. And it's just been busy, busy, busy all day. And I'm got to decide if I'm going to go to karaoke or not. Misty texted me.
He said you'll beat me at tennis because of the Duomo story. I'm not walking up playing tennis. That's good.
Oh, you get up every day? Well, I mean, I was just up too late. I usually am a morning person.
You want to play unrated with somebody, or I'll play again?
I definitely don't want to play.
It's unrated.
My brain is mush. I'm tired. I've been working my ass off.
You've been working your John Ossoff?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Oh,
This was a very busy day for me. Everybody needs me. Well, we've really been... I don't have any more work today than yesterday, Magadito. But thank you for asking. Maybe it's Dido. Yeah, Misty wants me to come. Yeah, he thinks he did well on the test. But since, he's a senior, I think he just wants to be done. Probably doesn't care.
He literally doesn't
I mean, have
care.
you ever seen anybody that cares less about their schoolwork than how...
Go Holden.
I mean, how he got an MIT, I'll never, I guess because he's so good at
He's
math.
pretty good at...
He's real good at math, yeah. He's real good at But, not the best work ethic. Yeah, the dogs bark all night long at our house, Bonarici.
All night long.
I get pretty tired of those dogs.
I won because he's in mate. One mistake, one blunder. Nice comeback win. Look at my rating. That was good. The more you donate, the higher my rating is. He told me he thought he did well, so that means he did really well because he's Holden. Oh.
I agree with that. If he thought he did well, he did well.
Yeah, like when he thinks he did badly, he got an A, so he got an A plus.
He never says he does. Well, sometimes when he says he does well, yeah.
Yeah.
Being lazy is an engineering skill.
Yay.
He should do well then. I don't know. It's not that he's lazy. He just wants to do Minecraft all the time. So it's not like he's,
But he's good at what he does.
He's good at Minecraft, yeah.
He's good at Minecraft.
Discord.
He's good at Discord.
And
he's good at math.
Yeah.
He's probably good with computers, too. He's good at video stuff, right? Like making videos and movies and video editing.
He hasn't done that in a long time.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Hey,
right.
Barack Obama. How's it going?
All right. So the Rufus and Doofus at our chest here, the two guys who came in.
Yeah.
Let me show you the position they were looking at from a book. and then you can do it because you like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have to remember it, so give me a second because I remember Vishwanathan. And, yeah, okay, get rid of that. Ooh, that's good, whatever that was.
Archer's good at math, but not like Holden. I mean, it's a hard question to answer because Holden is so exceptional. But Archer's good at math. He's on the math team. He's two grades skipped
Okay,
in math.
you're white.
Yeah, Holden plays chess, but he's not any good. White, okay.
Then black's going this way because that's that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get coffee while you. You're white.
White to move.
You're white. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're white.
All right. That means I can't look at chat because they probably already know. Did you show it to chat already?
I didn't look at the chat because that lowers my IQ. The chat says stuff like, Joe Rogan's smart, and so is Elon Musk. India's my favorite country. COVID's made up. Trump actually is the president. Biden didn't win. That was all made up. So I can't look at the chat.
And then Queen, and then he goes there.
Only my religion is right. And I can't read the chat.
And then...
It's not clear what he's majoring in. Could be math or engineering. Hasn't decided. See, Holden's good at math in a way you guys can understand. He's not like, oh, my kid's good at math. It's not like from this world. So, I mean, MIT didn't accept him because he's well-rounded. He's good at math.
That's true. Let's see. King of Fate.
Pepega from New Jersey subscribed. Hooray! Yeah. He has all the medals. Who's Holden? Your band and your children's children. Yeah, that'll happen.
That's so hard.
He went to the Harvard MIT math tournament. That's when we were in Boston. I got to go to Veggie Galaxy, and he did a tour of MIT. And I took him to Clemson for a calculus tournament for high school kids, and he won first, and the team won first, which is every time they go, and it's not because of his teammates. One of his teammates, who I think was the second best on the math team, he was the valedictorian and got into University of Chicago.
I think I have it.
Well,
Maybe. Okay, so
he got 800 on the SAT when he was 12, and he was doing multivariable calculus. And even though he goes to the best high school in Georgia for math, as a sophomore, there was no math. So he had a year without math because they didn't have any. Then in his senior year,
that's not what happened.
Georgia Tech. What? That's close.
Kind
of. They had math in 11th grade for him. I thought he just didn't have any math. He's too good. But in 12th grade, he did Georgia Tech, right?
He missed one semester in 12th grade, and all of 9th grade he had no math. That was the year he had no math. And he didn't get into the dual enrollment program for some stupid reason. And anyway, it's a knight F3.
Okay.
And then I don't really know what they would go.
They would go D2. Pawn to D2.
Okay, well. Alright, let me see if I need to take it or not. If I went there, check. Didn't go there.
Yeah, Danya studied history, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I still think
You
it's
saying yeah to
like,
me or yeah to you?
I'm talking to myself. So then like knight g5. Let's see, knight f3, then knight g5.
So
Check.
the best math kid in the United States who's in high school
Am I talking to myself?
and before, knight f3, d2,
I said knight g5.
king h8,
King f8.
queen,
And then knight f7.
king h7,
I see. Oh wait.
Anyway, the kid in the U.S. who's the best at math, who's in high school, is Luke Robitaille, and he's yeah. Anyway, I found out today he plays chess on chess.com. I don't know if he still does, and his USCF rating is 1740 or something, and he's played in over 150 USCF rated tournaments. But I didn't know that. But yeah, he wins everything, and he wins all over the world, and he wins because he's on it. Yeah,
I don't know. I give up. I need
he's
some help.
easily the best. Ask Karen.
I need some help.
Luke Robitaille,
What about him?
he's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the MIT tournament.
Yeah, not he. By the way, he won that tournament when he was not in high school yet.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, the MIT one. Oh, okay.
yeah, he won that when he was like in 8th grade.
Yeah. So yeah, he just dominated. Yeah, he's pretty unusual, and he's the same age I think as Holden.
Yeah,
I think.
not the cocky player. It's a kid.
No, what do you
Okay.
mean? Wait, well, hang on. What do you mean? I look like I'm celebrating 420?
No, they said you always look like you're celebrating.
But what
420.
does that mean?
That means you're quiet and demure, and most people are like they're used to like the Botez sisters. They're not used to like a normal person.
No, there's got to be some other
No,
thing.
that's it.
What is it about me that's 420?
You're not screaming like the Botez sisters.
You might be onto something, but I'm still wondering what is it?
You said you look stoned.
I'm not stoned.
You didn't say you were stoned. Say you look stoned.
I have been known to be stoned, but I'm not stoned. I am close.
It is funny that her favorite song is "Everybody Must Get Stoned." Okay, so there's the way you said was correct. That's correct.
Okay.
This is also good. That's correct, right?
Okay.
Okay, now here, if you could cheat, you would go here. Mate.
Oh, okay.
So how do you get there?
So I guess 97.
Right? Or
In knight h4.
right, and then they do something, and then mate.
Darn.
And then
I knew I needed to do that. I was worried I was going to get made.
if this pawn's not here, okay,
Yeah.
most of the chat doesn't understand.
Yeah.
They think you can't win. You can win, but that's only if your opponent helps you. In that position, you were winning by force. So the only way to win is if your opponent plays in a very shallow and pedantic manner. Okay, so in this position, black goes here and you can't win. But he goes here, then you win.
Right.
So king and two knights can't beat a king unless your opponent helps you. But if the opponent has a pawn and you're blocking it, the winning method, which was demonstrated there very simply, is you stalemate the king, then the other knight you give check, and the guy queens, it doesn't matter. So king and two knights beats a pawn in some positions. Some positions it doesn't. But you can never take the pawn. Frankly, terrible. All right.
I do know that, Bonarici. I know that two knights can't mate a king unless they help. But since I didn't know in what way the help is needed, I didn't know if the king, if them opposing already was helping. I just couldn't.
200 centidues. Thanks, Grungelwart.
My visualization isn't the greatest.
No, I can't do. The only grandmaster I know personally that does two knights versus a pawn and knows everything is Alex Fishbein.
You bought Ben's book? Which book?
And then Queen versus Rook, the world's leading authority is Joshua Friedel. And the second world's leading authority is Boris Gelfand. I have spoken. Bishop and knight can't checkmate is correct. Now I'll show you how to checkmate with bishop and knight. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
I can't ever.
That's okay.
Do it.
Now, there's 4 corners, and if you have the bishop and knight, your goal is to get in the corner of your bishop, which would be here. Mm-hmm. And here, I set up a position where you can do it either way. I'll give you the choice. Do you want to mate him here, or do you want to mate him here?
You can do an A1.
Okay, here? Okay.
It's A1.
All right. So you check. If you want to mate him on the other square, you go here.
I know about the W method.
Okay.
It still doesn't mean I can do it.
W method doesn't make any sense.
They're telling me.
I know.
That's the method Spencer uses.
That's, okay. Now, here, you check. Here. Mm-hmm. Now you've controlled all the squares. So you make.
I understand how it works, but I'm not going to be able to do it.
They're watching it. I have an audience.
All right.
You make a waiting move. Okay. All right. Now, how would you stop the king from going here? Would you use your knight or your bishop to stop this? Because you wanted to mate him here. You said so. Mm-hmm. So you could play knight here or bishop here. One of them is right. One's not right.
Or I have to look for a second. I don't really know. Right.
I have no idea what the W method is, but it doesn't even make any sense what you're talking about. I think the W method is when the opponent plays terribly.
I would just use the bishop.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's important.
You need the knight in a minute.
Okay, now after here, there's one good move. Now, there's 3 ways to stop king here.
Maybe
king here,
C5.
Knight here, and bishop here. One of them's correct. The other 2 are not.
Well, it seems like the bishop should not move, because then you just go back and you have the same problem again.
Right.
So.
And if you move your king, it's the same. Then I go here and
Yeah.
So you have to go here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I don't know what the W method is, other than, you guys are beginners. So what I assume the W method is, since I don't know what it is black playing this terrible move. Because then I could imagine it looking like a W, I guess. Right. This is the W method. Ugh. Calling it the W method is shallow and pedantic. Okay, now, what's funny is moving away from the corner makes it easy. Moving towards the corner makes it more difficult because you're moving away from the 3 pieces. So if you moved here to keep away from the corner, now you check him. He has to go here. You go here. He has to go here. And you go here. And if he still tries to get away, you check. And then if you go here, you'll recognize this position because it was the same position here. I just moved it down. Like earlier, we had this position with the pieces 2 up.
Yeah. I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't tell me.
Okay. So let's go back.
I gotta be honest.
Okay. Now the harder move is this. This is the more difficult move. Okay. Now you have to play king here. You got to follow him. Okay. Now after you're here, you have to protect this square. It's a white square. Your bishop protects the dark squares. So you go here. That protects this. Now when he goes here to escape, this is easy. Okay. And then he has to go here or here. And now this move wins and this move wins, but this is better. But this wins too. Okay. Now he can't go here. He can't go here. He can't go here. He can't go here. And you got him in this like box here. So that's good. So if he tries to run away again, now you want your knight here because that controls the white squares. So you can go here or you can go here. It doesn't matter as long as you go here. Okay. Now your knight and bishop control every square. So if the king tries to go away, you can shoulder him with your king.
Yeah.
And then the king chases him down the board. That's the only legal move and so forth. Right? He has to keep moving on down the road. Once he gets here, you want to put your bishop on this diagonal so he can't escape. So I would go here. And your knight's already controlling this. So the guy has 3 squares. Once your king goes here, he has 2 squares. Okay? Now, here, the mating method is the knight is here and the bishop is here. And you just do whichever one is check. So in this position, if the king is here, this is check. If the king is here, you would play bishop check and then knight mate. So here we do knight check, and then mate.
Okay.
The W method is, but whatever. Now, when you're playing a bad player, like the people in the chat and everybody they know.
Yeah, we should do a marker. Did anybody do a marker?
Yeah, watch. When you play bad people, okay, they go here, which is much easier to beat because they're trying to keep away from this corner. And this is easier to beat. Yeah. And then here, and then we just do it again. In fact, I can do it again, the whole thing. I can do the whole thing again. Right, and now he has to go here, 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 here. So you want to put your knight here. And then this would be stalemate, so that's a bad move. So you make a waiting move, and then you do check and then mate. And that was fewer moves than the other way.
All right.
Yeah. And the way to get good at that is to do it a billion times. And just do it over and over and over again. If you don't want to do it, you're like, oh, it's too hard. What you can do is you can set up positions like this and turn the engine on. And then when you're like, I'm going to go here, see if that's the engine move. And if you have the Consuela version, it'll say no. And after
I have a better idea. They actually have a drill on chess.com. You can practice it and get hints, and it lets you know if you're messing up. And they even have it broken down to they have a drill to just get the king to the side of the board. So I should.
Yeah, usually 3 pieces can get one.
Hey, man, Moth, how's it going?
Yeah. You'll just take the draw. Yeah. When I was a little kid, in a local tournament in the Detroit area, there were 2 1400s had bishop and knight versus king in a slow game, and the guy didn't know how to do it, and he did it in 46 moves. So he won. Now, the funniest story I have regarding bishop and knight, although maybe the Ushanina story is funnier, but maybe, is the game between, it was either Vucic or Zlotnikov, because that's the same person to me. Now, they're different people, but to me, they're the same person. They're both IMs. They both, from Eastern Europe, both suspicious. Anyway, one of them was playing my good friend Bob Schiffoni, who you know from poker, and Schiffoni was getting crushed, as per usual. And Schiffoni calculated really long way ahead. At the end of his calculation, his opponent would have bishop and knight against king. And he said, well, that's better than this. I hope he can't do it. It was a slow game, was an IM. He played his combination, it worked. Bishop and knight versus king, and the guy couldn't do it, the IM. So they drew. I'm still not sure if it was Vucic or Zlotnikov. Seems like a Zlotnikov. He's not as good as Vucic, but it could be Vucic. I like the way he played a long combination to get to the losing position, then he drew. Yeah.
Yeah, logic. I did have fun at karaoke the other night. And Ben surprised me, showed up. So it was fun.
Yeah.
And then I might go tonight. Carl's there.
All right, now let me show you something that's too hard, but the chat's going to go bananas. Okay. And I've shown this before, so they have a good chance to solve it because if they saw it before. If they didn't see it before, they have no chance to solve it. But, good chance if they saw it before. Excellent chance. Probably they forgot. Okay. Before you were born, Karen, I had this position in the World Open. It's at least 30 years ago. At least. Okay? And I'm white. Okay. And I drew. And when the game ended, there were no engines then. There was barely any chess then. It was like me and my opponent. There was only 2 people on Earth. Anyway, when the game ended, I figured out how to win. And then I went up to my pal Benko, the famous endgame player, and I said, white's a play, what do you think? He said, this looks like a draw. And I said, what if I go here? And he said, oh, then it's a win. And then he said, you got me, bitch. And then we high-fived and so forth. R.I.P. Now, the reason I like this, other than it's a good learning experience for me, a few years later, I was in the Netherlands, And I was getting my ass kicked. And I drew the game. It was a rook and pawn ending. And the idea that wins for white here, my opponent could have played. And I was like, yeah, my opponent's not going to do that. He was like 2360. He didn't do it. We drew. And after the game, I set up the key position and I showed him. He's like, what? And I'm like, this wins. And he was like, that does win. I kept showing. He's like, yeah, that does win. Jesus. It's a move he would never think of. That's why I was pretty confident he wouldn't think of it. Now, I've shown this before on my stream. It's been in your dreams. It's in the sky. It's on race cars. It's on TV. It's on radio. But you probably forgot. And if you haven't seen it, that's also good. White has one move that wins. What is it? And I'll look at the chat and
King
deride
D5?
them. What's that?
King D5.
That's what I played. Okay, this is very funny. My opponent played random legal move. Let's go here. And I played here. Black to play and draw. And he played it. Black has one move that draws. Actually, the king wasn't on here because then a lot of moves would draw. So, just a second. I can't back up. Oh, I can't. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't.
Yeah, we'll just say that he played here. I actually don't know what he played. He might have moved as a rook. I don't know. Okay, black to play and draw. Yeah, when he played this move, it was clear the various tie row was going to be a draw.
Play and draw.
It's Spencer. Thaddeus, you're bad and you should feel bad. I like the way somebody puts the right answer, and then like there's 20 wrong answers, then there's the right answer, then 20 wrong answers. And the right answers, they're just there. So why do I have 1,900 people watching? Am I being embedded? Did I get rated and I missed it? Is Twitch tricking me? They're all good answers. We're not looking at the initial position. We're looking at this variation because Karen suggested King D5. Yeah, and also Yabba Dabba, try not to write the same thing on the chat 7,000 times every 5 seconds. I'm not saying you can't, just try not to. I mean, you can't promise to try, but you can try to try. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're 6 subs away from 3,300. We could get to 3,400 this stream if we're lucky, which we won't be. Always repeat, Yabba Dabba. Yeah, but we're not talking about that line. We're talking about this line.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, you ready? You'll like this. This is cool. You watching? Bam! Now, if you played the shallow and pedantic here, this would win.
Well, that was my idea at first,
Right.
and then I realized I wasn't going to.
Right, but watch this.
All right.
If you go here, if the king moves up, this pins the pawn.
Yeah.
And if the king goes back somewhere, then E7 loses. I take it. I check and take it. Okay, that's what happened. He played rook F5 and the game ended in a draw. Okay.
I see. Okay, so there's
All right.
a better move.
Right. King D. There's only one move that wins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legal moves.
All right, well, why can't you just... let me see.
See, white's winning because it has a lot of pawns.
Yeah, why can't you just go F7?
And I have the pandemonium shirt on. F7, and then I go here.
Okay.
You have to play king here,
King,
I guess.
yeah.
And then I go here. You have to go here. I'll take both your pawns. Then I just make a waiting move. You're not threatening anything.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work. That's why my pal Benko said draw.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you have king F7.
Say it louder.
Well, I was just looking at King F7.
That's the only winning move.
That's
that
really
wins
good.
easily. Now you go here. That's your plan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to explain why it gains a tempo instead of losing a tempo. Here. What's funny is in this position, if it's black's move, he's still losing. But it's white's move. But it's funny that if it's black's move, he's still... Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me explain why this gains a tempo. What happened? Something happened? Money, ball, and subscribed. All right.
Hey, what's that fancy thing next to Felix Frias' name?
I made him a VIP.
But there's some other thing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's... yeah.
I don't know.
No, it said something else before. Now it says something else. What? Okay. Anyway, now, if you want to queen this pawn, which you tried, how many king moves do you make? 1. If you want to queen this pawn, how many king moves do you make? 1. Okay. So that's the same. If you want to queen this pawn, how many pawn moves do you make? 2. This one you make 3, so you're down a tempo. Now I'm going to give you 2 tempi back, so you're up a tempo. When you queen this pawn, the rook takes it.
Right.
When you queen this pawn, the rook has to go to E1, then take it. So you got your tempo back.
Okay.
And now you gain a tempo because when you queen this pawn's on the 5th rank. When you queen this pawn's on the 6th rank. So that's closer to queening. Now I'm going to give you a 3rd tempo. When you queen this pawn, the E pawn, this king's really far from the F pawn. When you queen the F pawn, this king is really close to the E pawn. So this is 2 tempi better than going here and so forth. I didn't see that move until I analyzed the game afterwards.
That actually does make sense.
Now,
Yay.
I had a game in the Netherlands, and I don't remember the exact position, but
Understood something.
yeah, it was something like this. I don't know. Yeah, this wasn't it, but I'm giving you like the gist. It could have been black was further down, and the position that I had, this was the only. Oh, this is a black rook. Okay, so I was black, and I'm going this way, and my opponent's going that way, and it was his move, and he played like some normal move, and I drew. And after the game, I'm like, this is the only winning move. And he was like, what? And it wins, whatever the position was, it wins easily. He analyzed it like me. He's like, wow, that wins easily. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then he did whatever, and then he didn't win. And one of the reasons he didn't win, and one of the reasons this is better, I'm not sure where these pawns are, but is when I sack my rook for this queen, when he queens this pawn, it stops me from queening. So his rook, that's why it was better. It was funny. And then this, when he queens that pawn, it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. And if the king is here to escort the pawns, then this queen's would check. So it's better if you give this pawn away and then queen this pawn, because that's the pawn you want to queen. But I remember after the game when I showed him that, he was like, what? Like a move he never thought of ever. And it just reminded my previous game is how I knew it. And I was like, he won't find that. He never even thought of it. He thought I was crazy like Fox News. And Fox News wasn't even invented then. That's why it was weird.
Yeah, Pretheus Chess, we're glad you liked the Sicilian video. We noticed that one was very popular. Another one's coming out tomorrow. And these are all sponsored lectures. So anybody wants to sponsor, give me an email. Shoot me an email.
Yeah, the more you sponsor, the more money we have. Something. Yeah.
We're scrounging here. We got MIT to fun.
All right, let's give Kieran some more endgame questions because that's the only thing she likes.
I have to go to karaoke soon.
Something. You said you weren't going to go. You're never going to go.
I might not go.
You're never going. All right.
Misty's begging me to come.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
What if I beg you to stay? That doesn't matter. How come I can't? Oh, I know how to get rid of this.
Yeah, Holden does like physics.
Okay.
Holden does. He's pretty good at it.
Now, I'll put the king here because that's cooler. Okay. You see this white pawn that I'm waving around? Okay. I'm going to give you 3 squares. This one, and this one. Okay? It's like the shell game. Put the pawn on the one square where white's winning.
Okay. Can you get rid of the red?
But that gives... Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Mr. Garrison. Suck my balls. What show's that? There's only one show could be Suck My Balls. There's only one.
Rick and Morty.
Well, that it could have been.
Could have been that one.
Yeah, no, it's South
Park. Yeah.
In South Park, he said "Suck my balls." And the teacher says, "What did you say?" He says, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he gets a megaphone. I said. Oh man, he got him good. Is Blue good or get rid of that too?
Can't beat a good old suck the balls joke.
Is that good or get rid of it?
You know, I prefer it's not there.
All right.
But it's fine if it is. Who is
Sounds like Cartman. That is correct. Yeah, it could have been Rick and Morty. Email CCSCATL. Yeah, sure. Email Karen. Yeah.
Now, which squares?
I don't even know if she's kidding. I don't. Okay. I actually don't. Yeah. Grunge War, Blue Square does it for me. 200 centidues. Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I don't know. I want to get some dumb guess. I just don't know. This one's too hard for me.
Yep. Okay. Now, technically, this is it. Come on. This is a draw. Mm-hmm. This is a draw, and the F pawn wins, and the E pawn and the D pawn. Okay. And the reason is the king in this kind of thing here, the king has to stay here and here. If it moves anywhere else, white's winning. Let me give you an example.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe an example. Yeah. Although I can't. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So for example, let's say black doesn't do what I said. Mm-hmm. I said he has to stay here and here. Let's say he goes here. White's to play and win.
Hey, what's that clip there? All right, white to play and win. I mean, I already told you I don't understand this puzzle.
That's the clip where I said suck my balls.
So he has to go either, where are the two squares the king has to go?
He has to stay here.
7.
And if he doesn't, white wins. After here, what's the winning move?
Okay.
Trying to learn suggested the most illegal move ever.
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, that's better. Now your move's legal. Now it's right. Let's start another train. It's like been a long time. Come on. It is Stella. That is correct.
Oh, no, wait, that's wrong. Because he just goes
Let's
back.
see. Don't look at the chat. I'm going to give the chat the emote that gives the right answer. Wait, what happened here?
Well, you shouldn't be giving me a hint.
I didn't give you a hint. What is this? What's happening? This is new. I don't like this. I don't like this side thing. Terrible. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. All right.
Well, I thought I had a good idea, and then I wanted a good idea.
250. Thanks, Tariq DC. The chat is right. The correct answer is King B1. Mm-hmm. As always, play King B1.
Well, I was looking at maybe Rook H8, but then he just goes back, though. He just goes back.
Correct.
Because then you can skewer.
Correct.
But what if he goes back to King
Correct.
G7?
You still like me, don't you?
Then you
Correct.
just go back again? The King to Rook A8. Oh, yeah, because it's protected now.
Right. Right.
Duh.
Okay, now, because of that,
yeah.
I did a Seinfeld reference nobody got. Okay, now.
What did you say?
I said, correct. You still like me. Correct. So she used to date Jim Jarmel, and then they broke up because when he was in the hospital, she got juji fruits before she went to see him. And he figured it out, and he didn't like that instead of going to see him, she got juji fruits first. Okay. Then later, Kramer told Jim Jarmel Elaine said hi, but she didn't say hi. So he's really mad because she had the upper hand in the post-relationship breakup because he made the last contact. So she went down to see him at the bookstore to tell him that she didn't say hi. Says, you came down here to tell me you didn't say hi? That's correct. And then he says, you still like me, don't you? She said correct like 3 times. You still like me, don't you? Correct. And then he goes, wait. Then he goes, Elaine, coming down here to tell me you didn't say hi is a bigger gesture than if you had. Okay. Now,
I remember that.
if we put the pawn here, one of the 3 squares, okay, then your pawn's going to go here. And once you play f6 check, black has no good move. Because if the king does what I said he has to do, then you keep pushing it. The rook can never take the pawn because you got to stay behind this pawn. This doesn't win because if you go here, black doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Okay. Now, this pawn doesn't win either because he don't care. The problem is this pawn you care, right? Now, in Rick and Morty, who didn't care, but they care now? I'll accept 2 answers.
I don't know.
Iced tea.
Oh.
And then what other answer would I accept? Water tea. No. So yeah, now if you go here, your idea works. If you go here, you check. And if you don't take the pawn, then f7, etc.
Hey, Brick-a-Brack. How's it going? Hey, we're back open. Free play now. Come on in.
Okay. In the Seinfeld episode I was referring to, Jake Jarmel had these great glasses. And Kramer wanted those glasses. And they said, you don't wear glasses. He says, yeah, but I want a new look. I'm stagnating. So he asked the guy, he says, those glasses are great. He says, thanks. He says, where'd you get them? He says, I can't tell you that. He says, you mean you don't know or you just won't tell me? He says, I won't tell you. These are my glasses. I don't want anybody else to have them. And he goes, well, that's kind of strange. Anyway, then Elaine is in a cab and she passes a guy on the street who has the exact same glasses. Tells the cab driver to stop because she wants to shove it in his face that she has them too. And then she buys the glasses from the guy. And anyway, point of the story is.
Okay, oh, is that the backwards episode?
Don't look. No, it's not. Oh. Now the point of the story is. The guy that she stopped on the street. Where did he get the glasses from?
I don't remember the episode.
Terrible.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Let's see who knows in the chat. Yeah, Malaysia's correct. Frivolitologist, something. Adam 109.
Yeah, free play is Wednesday nights now. Yeah, we moved that.
Now, she only got the glasses to make the guy feel bad. Then she didn't need him anymore. Who did she give them to?
Is it one of the main?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
It's her boss at the publishing company. And then, coincidentally, because that's how Seinfeld works, the boss was introducing Jim Jarmel for the new book that he published. And then when he saw the guy had the glasses, he was furious. And he attacked the boss and said, give me those glasses. You can't have those glasses. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Can't have glasses.
Yeah, Ben, you are my father figure.
Jake Jarmel.
This is good time.
Mr. Littman, that's correct.
Well, I should go soon.
Soon?
Yeah, because already I'm getting there so late. I'm going to be last on the sign-up.
Let's see. Who's the third one? Getting confused. No.
Are you, how late are you going to stream?
Not too late. Probably another hour or less.
Open play, yeah, it's on Wednesdays, yeah. 6 to 8.
That's right. The maestro.
I like this bar called Chaplin's. We're going to do some poker over there, too. We've got big plans for Chaplin's patio.
What are we doing?
Poker.
Oh.
With Big Oaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of people over there. We actually got some chess people going there now.
Let me ask you this question. This is a serious question. If you're an oaf, are you technically big? Or can you be like a tiny oaf? Doesn't oaf indicate you're big? I don't know why it does. It just seems like it to me.
No, I don't think it means.
No, you think an oaf could be any size?
Usually you hear it paired with the word big, but you do not.
Yeah.
Do not have to be big to be an oaf.
You could be a small oaf. Yeah. Definitely a size component. Yeah. That's a galoot. Yeah.
We have nicknames for some of the people at karaoke, and there's one guy that I call the Big Oaf.
Yeah.
The Big Oaf.
It hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Anyway, he's going to play poker with us. Yeah.
Will you stream League of Legends again? You have to do it once to do it again. Yeah.
Wrong stream.
You're thinking of, I don't know who you're thinking of. Somebody who's not me.
Hey, Sir Syrups.
Anyone can be, man, harsh.
Big and dumb.
A twofer. He's a double threat.
Yeah, I mean, the nickname is correct.
Damn.
So,
That's right. That was my point, is
Yes,
if it
it
required to be big, it would be redundant.
you know it.
Yeah.
What do they call me at karaoke? They call me Karen Badass.
See, when you say ha ha, it was the best, it's possible that, you're not, that you don't,
They call me Karen Badass. That's my nickname.
Mhm.
I don't really know what I'm going to sing because I've had a cold the last 2 weeks. And so I haven't practiced anything. So I have to just sing something random. I want to sing the, what's the song I want to sing?
The one by Soundgarden?
No.
Oh.
The other band he was in.
Audio Slave. I mean Audio Slave.
Well, what's the song? Oh, yeah, Like a Stone, Like a Stone. I want to sing that when when my voice is back all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a chance to practice. It's a hard song for me, so I have to practice it a little bit.
Go, Karen.
Well, Wednesday nights I can sing whatever because it's all regulars. Yeah.
Does he mean Chris Cornell?
I think he does.
And then he spelled wife wrong, Lollapalooza wrong. No, we won't be in Dubai for the whole match.
Yeah.
Some of it.
I mean, because I do have children. One will be in college, but I still have one child. Otherwise, I wouldn't mind being there longer.
Might be during your birthday.
Yeah.
Might be after your birthday. Yeah.
I've never sung any Wolfpack. I don't even know who Wolfpack is.
You can still sing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, November. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna play chess.
All right, I'm gonna go.
You watch one game.
I watched one game.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I really like. If I could have gotten on here sooner, that would have been better.
Don't forget, the train or whatever. Something. All right, let me get.
Is it beer
position.
that you are drinking, Karen? Yes.
Yeah. All right. Always sack the exchange, I guess. That's the way the news goes. I'm not sacking the exchange. I'm not trying. Let's see, G5 is still theory. It's like Combopulous Michael. He likes killing, and I like sacking the exchange. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what I mean. Let's see. Guess I could lose on time. That's a good idea. Always a good idea. Ooh. Truth hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that made it hard. Her D1 is worst move.
I mean,
because that's check.
yeah.
He's losing, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's the most ridiculous move ever. All right, always sack the exchange. I don't think the guy knows that.
Maybe Ben knows your birthday, the Rock Obama? Maybe. Yeah, I'll karaoke on stream. They used to have Twitch Sings, and then they got rid of it. And then I need to see if there's a replacement app.
Big money, big money, big money. No whammy. Stop. $9.99.
Yay.
Man, I don't care. Oh, I can sack the exchange for nothing. Man, I love sacking the exchange. Oh, that was so great. I just love it. Nothing's better than sacking the exchange. All right.
Is it better to practice a lot of easier tactics or fewer hard ones? Depends on who you ask.
They asked you.
No, I think they're asking you, obviously.
I'm playing. No. I don't know. Leave me alone. Playing bad and I should feel bad.
All right, last game for me.
Unflavored for me.
Oh, you can stream karaoke on Facebook? I do have my own stream logic. I haven't streamed in like a month because all I do is work.
Maybe you'll play King G8.
But
which doesn't matter.
Hopefully I can get back to streaming again. We had hired a bunch of new people.
No draw. I'd rather lose.
Training them, and then we got a new website. So it's been a lot of extra work that I don't normally have, especially with the website.
I did lose.
Darn.
I had perpetual, but I said I'd rather lose. So I was right. I did lose.
All right. I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Go, Karen, but don't go. Hooray. It's Karen. Go, Karen. No. Always retreat. I must to revenge. I don't know. You're not going home? Okay. You can't get to sleep. That move does make some sense, I must admit. Think about the checkmation. Dun, 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 dun. Possibly putting it in H. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Always retreat. I'm giving it away. And then some. Let's see. I don't know. Here. Some. Take your time. You can't get to sleep. And e6 a good move. Rook takes d6. He didn't see rook takes d6. We can play rook d8, so I guess it's okay. Interesting. God, I slowed down for some reason. I wasn't pre-moving. I was trying to make good moves. That was dumb. Thanks, Dankle16. Thanks, Blunderbra. But mainly thanks the guy who gave 5 subs. Man, that was terrible. I was actually trying to play good moves. That's, I don't know how to do that. I know how to play fast. Don't know how to do that either. I can't get to sleep. Man, if I lose this game, I'm under 2,600. No. My phone made a noise. Dun, 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 dun. Bye, sweetie. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! I didn't win. Darn. Thought I won. Man, that was pretty apathetic. But luckily it's apathetic, so I don't care. I don't care. Nobody wants to play 1 minute? God, that guy beat me 2-1? Jesus Christ. Well, I guess in his case, Jesus, 950? What? No, play 950? Terrible. This guy again. He already didn't want to play me. Never play f6. Still looks good for me until it doesn't. Oh, rook g6. Jesus, I didn't see rook g6. I just thought he made a random move. Oh my god. So instead of perpetualing him, I lose. I'd rather lose than draw. Yeah, that was such a bad move. Just take on f5, I win. God, queen h3 is the worst move ever. Queen f3 check would have won. God, that was so dumb. I've never been so angry. Except yesterday when I was angrier. I saw rook g7. I just didn't see rook g6. Terrible. Frankly, not delicious. Worst technique ever. That's what she said. Never play f3. What's happening? What? Terrible. 2601. That's where I started. No, boo. Never been so mad. It's probably not the best move. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Come on, move. Idiot. Oh, I play King E8 checkmate? Nice. That's my favorite mistake. Bam! I'm the best, except I didn't know it was checkmate. Dun, 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 dun. No laughing. Hooray. 22-24. Why don't I just eat out of a toilet bowl? So bad. Bad, and I should feel bad. Good thing I'm playing this guy. Dun, 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 dun. Think about something, something dark side. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Possibly something, something. Close. Dun, 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 dun. 2 mistakes, 0 blunders. Well, that's good. dun, dun. Protesting, no Karen. No. There won't be any Ben soon either. Another train. $1 million. Dun 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 dun. Possibly something something. 1522. What the hell? I gotta change my settings or something. Maybe because 2900's in his name. I don't know. Dun dun dun. 2200. Oh my god. Legit tactics. What if he's too legit to quit? Possibly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's a check. All right. Whatever. Come on, Ben. Jesus Christ. I lost on time? Man, I thought I was going to win on time until I lost. Jesus. I thought I was winning on time. Oh, well, I guess I wasn't. So slow and terrible. I can't get to sleep. Think about getting to sleep. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I love sacking the exchange. No. Oh. I hung my queen. As per usual. Two bishops, what else? Thanks, Arabic, Abracapocus, Pocus Cadabra. Thanks, Bicabrac, too. That's who it was. can't get this. Ugh. God, like an idiot's idiot. Yay. Now I'm slightly less of an idiot, but still an idiot. God. Thanks. One big help. Man, I was like completely winning, and now I'm playing like a fool. A foolish fool. God. Think about something. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, he's too good. Who would have thunk it? Dun, 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 dun. Fishing sucks and blows. Possibly something dark side. Still theory. Always retreat. I don't know what to do. Where? I can't retreat. Think about retreating. Okay. Oh, give me the knight. Uh-huh. The queen. Man, I've lost 2 rating points today. 25.99. No. Think about sacking the exchange. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. G5. Playing for the loss. I'll make sure you get it. Darn, I wanted to do stuff to him. I guess I should play better. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yay, I'm back where I started, 2601. Boo, boo. I'm the worst. Ugh. The guy beat me most of the games, or maybe 5-1. Terrible. I like sacking the exchange, though. Yay, 1,100 viewers. Hi, viewers. It's not going to be a long stream. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let me play some 10-second, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Played 10-second in a long time. 10 seconds, nothing to sneeze at. You can't beat 10 seconds. I wonder if nobody will play me. Probably nobody's searching for 10 seconds. Or that 227. No, I could lose rating points. No. Man, this guy is 227. Yay, I won on time. Man, that guy really was 227. Yeah, who would have thunk it? He earned his rating. He didn't really make any bad moves. Da, 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 da. I lost on time? Damn. I was hoping to win on time. Man, this guy's fast. Yay! I won a game on time. That guy's fast. Says I played perfect, except for one thing. Oh my God! What the hell's wrong with you? Jesus, I just couldn't move. Oh, every move I made, it didn't work. God. What? I got mated. Oh man, I played fast though. That's funny how fast I played. That's better. I showed that guy. Yeah, if he didn't beat me every game, I'd do better, I guess. Yes. That was pretty fast for me. 0 mistakes, 1 blunder? Might not be an accurate depiction of what happened. Oh, God. Yay. Ah, you idiot. God, I couldn't move. 12 blunders? Wow, even for me, that's a lot. Yay, I played great that game. 8 blunders. Yes. Man, he played faster than me that game. It was tough. I get 0 rating points when I win, and I lose 1,000,000 points when I lose. It's unfortunate. Damn. Killing me, Smalls. I lost on time? What? I thought I was going to win on time. No. Damn, I thought I stopped the mate, but I did not. I was too late. Horrible. Yes. Finally, I played a good game. Man. Damn. Really getting killed on my rating points, but I'm getting good practice here. Jesus Christ. Damn it. Why am I so slow? I did play faster that game. So. Oh, I didn't see his bishop on f8 because in my head I already took it. I was like, why can't I play king a3? Yeah, it's funny, except for one thing. Man, 8 seconds to 0. My crowning achievement of my life. Man. I mean, I won the Nobel Prize. I've won the I've won the World Open, the US Open twice, the Chicago Open, and the National Open twice. And I won a gold medal in the Olympics. And this is the crowning achievement of my life. I had 8 seconds and he had 0. Hooray! That was the greatest game ever played. Anyway, I prove over and over and over and over again, I don't cheat. No, I don't go to the I don't believe in the Grammys. That's just garbage. Oh, it's a Grammy. Don't throw your garbage down here. Man, tired. He beat me 11-8? No, I lost 1,000 rating points. Boo, boo. Let's see, 2264, huh? All right. Yes! Man, 32 moves and I have 0.2 seconds left. Man, chess is hard. You want a rematch? I'm tired. Fuck. God damn it! Idiots. I'm so bad at making legal moves. I can't move the stupid mouse. Yes. Yeah, that was genius. King e7. If I took, I would have got mate on f7. Yeah, in this position. Yeah, if I take either way, he plays queen f7 mate. I guess this made more sense. Oh, I could take it as queen. I thought I could take his queen. I still thought it was mate. So this is the worst move in chess history. But he thought a long time about it. So that was good. Hooray. Robert E630. Good night, Felix Frias. All right, let's get the last train going while I lose to these guys. Oh, he's 944. I didn't look at his rating. He's playing fast. What was that? That wasn't 10 seconds. Was that 30 seconds? Oh my God, I thought it was 10 seconds. What a dummy. That's 30 seconds. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is 30 seconds. All right, so I gotta play well then. I lost on time. I played as fast as I could. Ah, damn. I should play faster. Man, the guy's so fast. This pawn off stalemate. Ah, he's faster and better than me. Stacks paper to the ceiling. Rides on 24-inch chrome. Man, the guy's so fast. Jesus. Yay. Man, that was a 30-second game, and I played 61 moves, and I had 2 seconds left. Jesus Christ. Man, these guys are tough to beat. Well, that was fun. Magnus Carlsen, flag. Man, that hurts. Jesus. 60 moves in 28 seconds hurts. Truth hurts. Yeah, I don't care about my internet rating. I don't care about at all. I just thought it was fun. Now, it's fun for you guys, but it was fun for me. 10 seconds is more fun. Yeah, there we go. Yay. 3 mistakes, 5 blunders, 3 missed wins. Sounds like one of my games. Yay. I'm the best. 8 blunders, 4 missed wins. Truth hurts, I guess. Ugh, 4 seconds to 0. 4 mistakes, 5 blunders. I thought I played great. How could that be? Damn, 6 seconds. Man, the guy's a genius of the highest caliber. I lost on time? God damn. 9 blunders. Played pretty good. Damn. So close, yet so far away. Yes. Finally, I played great. 7 blunders. Damn. How is he so good? Damn, 30 moves and he still won on time. Yes. Finally. Damn. Ah. God, 5 seconds. That's terrible. Yeah, that game was really slow on my part. Man, he's just too fast. He's a super hot. He's up 10-4? Damn. Terrible. I lost on time? Oh my god. And easily, too. Check the guy every move. Come on, man. Finally, I won a game on time. I thought I lost on time when the game ended, because I always lose on time. Man, he's too good. This is like what Andrew Tang would do to me if, I didn't lose every game. Damn. I'm not good enough with the mouse or with my moves or anything. Yeah, I was so slow there. I wonder why I'm so bad with the mouse. Man, 25 moves in 4 seconds. I don't even see how it's possible he plays that fast. When I put him in check, he moves instantly. Damn. All right, I give up. This is not my game. It is my game, but I mean, I can't beat those Canadian engines. Damn. He's a kid. Terrible. No. I wonder if he explains his process. He puts EST, which is wrong. Terrible. Damn. The truth hurts. Why are kids so much faster? He's Canadian. He should be slow. Horrible. And you guys didn't donate. That's why I lost. Yay. 7 seconds to 0. That's better. 12 blunders. 8 missed wins. That's funny. All right, I played a 24 move game and I had 7 seconds left. That's better. Ugh. Jesus. Yay, 100 senators. Thanks, whoever you are. Yeah, that kid's too good. Or he's 3 good. Damn, super hot dogs. How old are you, 6 or 7? I'll believe anything you tell me. 200 senators, him a Canuck. How can you be Canadian and play so fast? Come on, man. 14, yeah. You calling me rude? Yeah. You watched my stream before? No, my rematch, we played 30 games, dude. Oh. God, he's 14. I used to be 14. Before chess existed. I wish I played chess when I was 14, but they didn't have chess yet. Damn. My stream is insane. What's insane about it? Oh. I was never 14. All right. There's actually a picture of me on the wall here when I was 14 in the Moscow Central Chess Club. This is my favorite game. It wasn't against you, but I had 12 blunders and 8 missed wins. That's why it's funny. And the game was like 9 moves long. Yeah. Man. Man, I used to be 14. I remember when I was fast. Not on the, with the mouse, because they didn't have that when I was 14. But on a real board. Now I can't get out of my chair. That's why I stream so long. I can't move. It's serendipitous. Terrible. Yeah. Damn. Come on, let's go. Whatever's happening with the train. God, I'm so old. Nobody's as old as me. I'm probably the oldest person who's ever played 10-second chess on Twitch. I have to be, right? Oh, no, Karen's played 10-second chess. So I guess Karen is, and I'm second. Damn. Does anybody in their 50s or 60s or 70s play 10-second chess on Twitch? I don't think so. When I was 17, I had some very good beer. I had some very good beer that I purchased with a fake ID. My name was Brian McGee. I stayed up listening to Queen when I was 17. 14 was the first time I got intoxicated when I was in Moscow. Yeah. I think it's because I beat Smyslov in a Simo and everybody's buying me drinks. Smyslov was crushing me. And then he sacked the exchange for nothing and resigned. Averbach plays 10-second chess. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Is this a karaoke song? It's a song from The Simpsons when Homer had to quit drinking for a month. Yeah. Come on, what is this with the train? Could somebody give me 100 subs or something? What about you, 14-year-old from Canada? Where do you live in Canada? Well, maybe you don't want to say. I've just been to Toronto 100,000 times. And I've been to Windsor 200,000 times. And I've been to a couple other cities like once. I was in Winnipeg for a couple weeks. Toronto, yeah, I like Toronto. Yeah, it's expensive to park. I've told this story several times, super hot dogs, but you'll appreciate it living in Toronto because you probably haven't heard it. I drove to Toronto and we stayed at a hotel, parked in the parking lot. It's like, $15, $20 a day, maybe more. We were there for like 7 days because we were at the Toronto Film Festival seeing all the different movies and, whatever. And as I was walking in my car with my friend, I was like, oh, I have a good idea. So I got in my car. I drove to where you pay the guy. And I said, I lost my ticket, but I had it this morning in my room. I don't know where it is. And I said, I've been going out every day. And, I already paid yesterday. I don't want to, pay for another day. And he's like, okay. And he said he's going to look at the tape. I mean, I got there a week ago. Tape. So then he came back and he's like, okay, you have to pay for a whole day, yesterday and today. I'm like, no. And then, I saved like $120. Yeah. Who was good at chess? He was really good at chess. The Rock. How was he? Wait, who? I missed the train. Yeah, you guys suck. I've met Gary Kasparov, who's really good at chess. He was really good at chess before you were born. Now, he's an old man. Man, Windsor. I was in Windsor before you were born. Yeah, I was 14. I didn't care. My favorite story about Soviet Russia in '84, we were at the, customs or whatever, passport. And me and my friend, he wasn't my friend, he just came with me. We showed them our passports. And they went sport. It was a sport visa. What sport? Because, and we said chess. And they said, I said Shachmat. So they pushed us to the side and they got on like 30 phones to find out who we were. Okay. In front of us, before we got there, were these two French women because we had to change planes in Orly, I think. I think it was Orly. Yeah, it was Orly. It wasn't Charles de Gaulle. And we were at Sheremetyevo, I don't know, whatever. And the guys would ask the women, they were like 20. They would say in Russian, ask them questions. And the girls would look at each other and laugh. Then he would say something else in Russian and they would laugh. Then he said something else in Russian and they looked at each other and laughed. And then he's like, okay, and he gave them passports and they went. You don't forget stuff like that. She was laughing with them, not at them. No, they were laughing at them. Yeah. The true story. Yeah, it was the Soviet Union. It was '84. We had to get a congressperson to get us visas. C'est pas facile. And you couldn't go to Russia. You had to. I did like 3 planes because I left from Los Angeles. I think we went to D.C., then Orly and Paris, and then in Moscow. But that was before everybody was born. So the customs was easy because I was the only person there. Yeah. The phones were different colors. I don't know. Calling people. Well. We stayed at the Sport Hotel. And we went every day to the Moscow Central Chess Club. Frankly, ridiculous. I played Krogius in a simul and I drew. I beat Smyslov in a simul. And, it was 3 weeks of chess. We were there for 3 weeks. So what happened was Heinz Viertensen, the IM from Switzerland, he was an IM. He was the only IM in our group. Everybody else was like FM or nothing. And He was old. He was like 30, and we were all like between 13 and 18. Although there was one guy who was like 60. I didn't understand that, but okay, whatever. He disappeared. He was gone. Now he's 30, so he can be gone if he wants. He was gone. We didn't see him for like 3 days. So one evening they took us to like a fancy schmancy Russian restaurant, I guess. And there was a lot of us. We got there, and when we went to sit down, Virchinson was there eating with his girlfriend, I guess. He met a woman in Russia, and he just forgot about he's like, I don't care about this seminar. And then he's hanging out with her. Then we saw him at the restaurant. And we're like, oh, there he is. It's funny because, he didn't care about this seminar. Ponziani, yeah, don't play it. Soviet Russia. Yeah, I was in Russia again in 1990. And it was in Azov, which is near Rostov-on-Don, near the Sea of Azov. And my wife at the time was playing in the interzonal. So I was coaching. Somebody had to coach. And so forth. Why can't we be friends? I've had an interesting life. Frankly, terrible. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Karen. It's Karen! Sexy sweetie. Who are you talking to? Damn. I played you at your house in Southfield in 1989. Let me think about that. 89. Southfield. That's correct. My address was 30474 Everett in Southfield. That was before we moved to Detroit, to Wayne State, to go to school there. You played me at my house? Oh, private lesson. Are you and your dad French? If you guys are French, then I know who you are. I mean, that's where I lived. I doxed myself. If you're French, I know who you are. There was a French dad and son. But I'm sure I give a lot of lessons there. My son, brother, and his son. What? Yeah, 89 Southfield. Yeah, we lived in that tiny house with the terrible landlord. Landlord was terrible, and then I felt bad because, you don't like your landlord. But her son was in some Asian country. I don't know which one. And he was hit by a car riding a bike, and he passed away. He was like 22 or something. So I felt bad. Assignment at the Detroit Chess Club blindfold. I don't know. Now you're 30 years ago. I don't know. 32 years ago. Jesus Christ. Remember when I played you in 1998? What? Yeah, I was in China. In 2011, I went to China, then India. In China, I was the coach of, one of the coaches of the U.S. team in the World Team Championship. It was Kamsky, Onishuk, Yuri Shulman, Yasser Sarawan, Robert Hess, in that order. I never worked with Kamsky. I worked with Onishuk one game. I don't think I worked with Shulman. I worked with Hess maybe 2 games, and then I worked with Yasser like the rest of the games. Just mainly just Yasser. That was in 2011 in July, August. Yeah. It's not scary to go places. You just go places. What's the problem? You played me in 69, but I was born in 69. How'd you do that? Did I enjoy India? Abe Froman, you know the answer to that. I did not. One of the problems with China and India was it was really hot. And the air conditioning in China was suspicious. And the air conditioning in India was non-existent. So when China ended, when we played in Ningbo, I mean, I didn't play, but then we went back to Shanghai for a free day before I went to India. And me and Tony Rich, the head of the chess club in St. Louis, we decided to go for a walk. So from like 9 o'clock till 7 o'clock, we walked in Shanghai. And it was like 100,000 degrees. That was Celsius. That's how hot it was. And, you know, I'm big. He's not tiny either, but he's not big like me. He's taller than me, but he's a big guy. You know, he's probably 6'2", 240. And I was probably like 300 then. Every 5 minutes, we'd stop in a store and I'd get a bottle of water. I'd drink the bottle of water in a minute, then we would stop at another, and we just kept stopping and getting bottles of water. I must have 15 bottles of water because it was hot. I mean, and I was just all sweat. So I got a lot of exercise that day. That was actually a fun day, except for, I was exhausted. But yeah, that was a fun trip. 2021. If I knew who you were, then yeah. I mean, India's having a tough time now. And some doctors in India claim there's a third strain, there's going to be a third wave. God damn. So I had this joke prepared, which maybe I would have gone to jail, but I didn't care. When I came back from India and I got to U.S. Customs, I was going to do it. Usually I don't joke with customs guys, but it's too funny not to do it. If you saw the movie Snatch, the end of the movie, Dennis Farina comes back to the U.S. The guy says, "Do you have anything to declare?" And he says, "Yeah, don't go to England." Then the movie ends. If the guy asked me, "Do you have anything to declare?" I was going to say, "Yeah, don't go to India." But he didn't ask me, so opportunity wasted. Terrible. Yeah. Never been to Mexico. Been to London a couple times, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah. I didn't get to tell him, though, because he didn't ask me. Yeah, truth hurts. My dad did play Fisher, but Fisher spelled a different way. Because then you didn't spell it right. The Brad Pitt movie is correct. 10 great actors in that movie. Brad Pitt's one of them. Because it's his customs. They ask you that all the time. I only travel for chess, except when I don't. Yeah, India's having a tough time. Yeah. So my dad told me this story. We used to go through passport control often. Or not passport control, customs. Didn't need a passport. So as you all know, and by all of you I mean like 10%, Detroit borders Canada and the city is called Windsor. One that most of you haven't heard of, except for the guy who lives in Windsor. And the reason people went there in the 70s and 80s was they had strip clubs. And strip clubs in Detroit are, maybe you don't want to go there. And then, and they had a great Chinatown. And the third thing, which is ridiculous now, if you live in Canada, you're like, no way, but way. People would get gas in Canada because it was much cheaper than the U.S. Now, it's the other way around. But in the 70s and 80s, if you filled up in Canada, it was cheaper. So people would get Chinese food and fill up in gas, and a lot of people would go to the strip club. Anyway, then Canada got the Casino Windsor, so then there was another reason to go. And then Chinatown, faded away. I guess it's still there, but, and maybe. And gas is ridiculous. And now you can't even go. But Then you didn't need a passport. You just go to Canada, come back. So often so my dad, before I was born, he went to Canada with a friend of his, I don't know who, and the guy was big, like me, but bigger. And the guy bought a few shirts at I guess, Devonshire Mall, but maybe some other mall, because maybe Devonshire didn't exist before I was born. I don't know. And then he didn't want to declare his clothes and possibly pay tax or whatever. So he wore all of them. So he had like 5 or 6 shirts on. And then the customs guy in America said, "Do you have anything to declare that that you got in Canada?" And the guy was big and he said, "Just what I got right here." So technically, he declared his shirts, but the guy just thought he was fat. So, just what I got here. Yeah, the truth hurts. Story time. I don't think I was alive during that. I had to meet a friend of mine in Devonshire, and it was Saturday, and it was like 4:30 in the afternoon, and I get to the Canadian side of the bridge, the Ambassador Bridge, and they're like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to Devonshire Mall. I have a friend." And she goes, "Devonshire Mall closes at 5. And I'm like, "It's Saturday." She goes, "Yep." And I'm like, well, "Okay, I'm meeting the guy there." She's like, "All right." So I got to the mall about 4:45, 4:50. And I walk in, it's packed. There's 1 billion people there, which is only like 1 million because it's Canadian, you get it. And I'm like, there's no way this mall's closing at 5. That woman's crazy. It was 10 to 5, and everybody on earth was at the mall shopping. Yay, $5. Go Saudi Arabia. And then 5 minutes to 5, the loudspeaker, the mall closes in, 5 minutes, get out. And I'm like, what? Terrible. They don't work you to death in Canada. Terrible. Man, I couldn't believe it. Yeah. That's right. Just south. Man, I can't believe they closed at 5 on Saturday. Crazy. A mall. Man, it was so crowded, too. Terrible. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I was playing Valentine Hompeth, who 40 years ago, well, this is 37 years ago. 37 years ago, he was 1,400, and I was like, I don't know, 2,100, I guess. And this was in Windsor. They used to have tournaments about every month at the Windsor YMCA. And I like going there because about a block away was the sub place that they only have in Canada. They don't have it in the US. And I wasn't a vegetarian then. And I really like this one sub. It's a chain in Canada. If somebody mentions, I'll say like, yeah, that's it. It's probably the biggest sub chain in Canada, I'm guessing. Anyway, so I'm playing this guy Hompeth. He's like the organizer of the tournament. And he's 1,400 and I'm 21 something maybe. He plays the Hungarian. And I played here and he resigned. Resigning is a common thing people do here, even though it's not resignable. So yeah, that was 37 years ago. And then I got a sub, I guess. I don't know. Mr. Sub, I think Mr. Sub is correct. Pretty sure. Man, I loved Mr. Sub when I was 14. God damn. I just love subs. Yeah. I love cold subs. Now I like both, hot or cold. But when I was a kid, I didn't like hot. I just wanted cold. Yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah, you're supposed to play knight h6, stopping mate. And then after this, you castle. Now you're threatening to take here, which wins. You're threatening to take here. And, you're up a pawn. So white can play bishop g7, defending b2. And then play knight c3. Or white can play knight c3 and let black take this. If white plays bishop c1, which is also okay, stopping everything, you play here, threatening the queen and the fork winning the rook. And the only way to stop that, if you want to stop it, I'm not saying you do, is to go here, then this gets your piece back. This is all well known, if you know stuff. But yeah, he never saw this line. So he saw after knight h6 I would take it. So he just resigned because he's like, all right, I'm losing. And that's happened before. People have resigned this position because they don't see knight h6, then castles, then all the tricks afterwards. But yeah, that's the only time I ever did that. So that stuff you don't forget. It was in Windsor. Here's the funniest Canadian story of all time. I've told it on the stream before, but you forgot. There's a GM you've never heard of named Margir Pedersen. Sorry, I'm pronouncing both of his names wrong. He's an Icelandic grandmaster who no longer plays chess. He's a top patent attorney, along with Larry Christensen's wife, Natasha. She's also a top patent attorney. So 2 patent attorneys. So he doesn't really play chess anymore. Margir Pedersen. In 1988, I went to the World Chess Festival in St. John, New Brunswick. Everybody was there. There was 150 grandmasters there. And in the open tournament, I played him, and the game ended in a draw. I was an FM, so it was a good result for me. The next time I saw Pedersen was in 1994 or 5, I forgot. It was either 94 or 95, the Canadian Open in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So whichever year was in Winnipeg, Manitoba, that's when I played Pedersen. I played him, we drew, and we got talking a little, and he's like, oh, I thought you were Canadian. And I'm like, why? He says, because I've seen you twice, and you were in Canada. And I'm thinking, I didn't think you were Canadian. And, So he thought I was Canadian because the 2 big tournaments I've ever played in Canada, I played Pedersen in both of them. One was in Winnipeg and one was in New Brunswick. I mean, pretty far apart. Thanks, CEC, for the 5 subs. Now, I have a funny story about that tournament. Yeah. Okay. No, he's not a great player of the past. No. He was the top 5 in Iceland. He was. Okay. Here's the funny thing. This is the strangest thing that you could imagine in this ilk. I drove with FIDE Master Fred Lindsay, and we had to stop for the night, I think in Minneapolis. We went to the mall too. The big mall, it was new then. I mean, it wasn't new, but okay, now it's old. And we stopped somewhere at a hotel. Then, I think, unless we just drove, I don't know. Doesn't matter. We got to Winnipeg eventually. My recollection, which could be wrong since I wasn't driving, was it was 1,100 miles from Detroit to Winnipeg. It's my recollection. Okay. We get the hotel room. I get in the hotel room. I turn on the TV. It's Detroit stations. Like ABC, NBC, CBS. It's the local Detroit affiliate. And I'm watching commercials for like things in Metro Detroit. And I was like, what? We're 1,100 miles away. Why? And that's what Winnipeg did at that time. Their cable packages included those stations from Detroit. I don't know why. But I wasn't expecting that I was seeing like, shop at our car dealer here in Metro Detroit. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that was odd. And if you live in Winnipeg, or you did, I wonder if it's still like that, because that's very strange. Very strange. Yeah, Mall of America. Yeah. No, I'm not going to play anymore. I already played too much. Yeah. Go CEC 4290. Another train. You were born in Winnipeg. I mean, there's 10 big American cities closer to Winnipeg than Detroit. No, I was already asked if I've been to Richmond. You can't ask me every stream. Yeah. You just had a Mr. Sub. Yeah. Who buys cable anyhow? Well, this was 1994 or 5. I don't know. Yeah, I played in St. Paul in Minnesota in 1982. That was my first U.S. Open. I was 12. Then I played again. And it was in a suburb of the Twin Cities. If you name the suburb, I'll say, yeah, that's it, but I'll never think of it. And it was in August of 2012. So it's 30 years later, or 20 years later. No, 30 years later. And I tied for first in that. Oh, no, I got clear first in that tournament. And I won like $1,000. That was cool. It was the Noel Skelton Open, and I played Noel Skelton in the tournament. He was the sponsor, and I played him. La Jolla? What? Wrong. Bloomington. Bloomington's correct. I think. Pretty sure it's Bloomington. Yeah, never been to Hawaii. Karen's been to Hawaii. 5'12"? That would be 6 feet. Now I'm 5'8". I like Impossible Burger and Beyond Burger, but I don't have them very often. Pretty rare that I have them. All right, 3-hour stream, good enough. Thanks for donating and such, mainly and such. Thanks for whatever you did. Whatever you did, great. I don't know how that stream did because I've already streamed after midnight, so a lot of that already happened. So I don't know. I probably made $20 or something. What's this say? Streamlabs? What? What's going on here? I'm so disillusioned. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. I can't. Yay, 3,300 subs again. Hooray for everything. You contributed. I can rate whoever I want and whomever I want. Man, that's the bottom of the barrel over here. Yeah, it is either one of the two people you mentioned. All right, well, black actors. So I guess I have to raid the fellow GM. It's got to stick together. Well, that doesn't work if I don't push raid. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Probably early because usually Karen and I go out for date night on Thursday. So probably it'll be, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock p.m. Probably. So I'll probably be European friendly tomorrow. And so forth. Mainly and so forth. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.